Hello, Johnny London here once again. Now I find myself out doing a little bit of sort of pre-winter preparation down in the garden here. I've just got my wood pile and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to sort that all out before it gets all wet and sort of full of creepy crawlies and one thing and another. So what I'm doing is I'm cleaning up all this wood, putting it actually in my roof box, which obviously I'm not going to be using over the winter. Won't be doing any cold weather camping or anything like that. So that's available. That's on top of all my pallets and not the most accessible thing, but I put the ladder up and I'm going to tidy all this away. I can put that tarpaulin away that you can just see there, stop that blowing away in the sort of winter storms, and just sort of generally get everything a little bit nice and ready for sort of when the bad weather hits. So anyway, I thought what I'll do, bit of an impromptu one this one, but we'll just have a little bit of a chin wag as I go. I need the ladder to reach the roof box atop all those pallets. Just get a screw out of that one. These are all my sort of good bits that I really want to keep and avoid chopping up for firewood. And in fact, one of the things that prompted me to get on with this is someone is about to give me a load of firewood, so I thought, you know what, I can make room for it, can't I really? So no time like the present. They don't have to be perfect, but I might just as well give them a clean while I'm at it. Oh, another little thing I did, don't know if you can just see over there, I've been going around all my sort of wood store fence area with some of that sort of, I went over the cabin after I finished it with a sort of extra couple of coats of it. It's like a wood preserver. It's like water, it's sort of quite clear, but yet it's got like a kind of brown dye in it, if that makes any sense. So it sort of colours it a bit, but not much, so it sort of freshens up the look of it a little bit, and you know, hopefully gives it some good chemicals. I did see all the bugs come running out actually, so it seems to do its job. I did that as well the other day. I had all the wood out of there and that's all being done, so I'm really sort of I'm really ahead of the curve, you know, with the weather still good. I'm really ahead of the curve this autumn with sort of getting everything done in time for the winter, so long may it continue. Probably doesn't really look much difference, but you know, if I can keep that sort of freshened up every season or even every other season, that should do it the world of good. I mean, the reason I sort of keep all these bits of wood on the go, I mean, they're just too good to sort of chuck away or burn or anything really. And plus it's ever so convenient. If I'm doing something and I suddenly find I want a couple of bits of wood for something, well, chances are I've got it. Saves a trip to Wickes. Do you know, I just had a look on the weather forecast before it came out. It's been cloudy all day so far, and lo and behold, out of nowhere, sun. And it's quite hot as well in the sun. Getting warm now. I'm doing a bit of work, I tell you what. I'm hoping I can put those sort of longer bits in the storage bit at the back of the cabin, but there's not much room. It's really hard to know what I'm going to need and what I'm not. Those scruffy bits I've got there, someone phoned me and they said, oh, I've got some sticks in my garden that I've trimmed off if you want them. And I assumed they meant, you know, branches, but no, they really did mean sticks. The sun is not as high in the sky these days. Just as a quick aside, actually, I've had an absolutely bumper year for apples. This apple tree that I planted sort of way back when It's last year it didn't do very well, but this year it's just been all over it. I've had hundreds and hundreds of apples, given loads and loads to neighbours. The birds have had their share and then some. At the top you get the really red juicy ones, and I can't really reach those. I have been up with a ladder a couple of times, sort of precariously, to try and get some good ones down, but I'm still, I'm still eating them. I have a couple every day, probably for at least the next couple of weeks. It's been a really good long season. I haven't had to buy any fruit at the supermarket for quite a while. They're organic too, of course. We'll do some actual work now. Of course, all my videos will be of something different in the winter. Can't come out here so much, so I've got a few things planned to sort of take you through, a bit different over the sort of gloomier months, but we might get one or two more out here yet. We'll have to see. It's all grist to the mill. I'm not getting the chop saw down from the attic, no chance. Oh, I'll just have a 10-minute break, I think. There he is, the old robin, darting about in there. Not to forget the pear tree, of course, while I'm at it. Had a few good ones off of that this year as well. What I thought we'd do before the sun dips behind the yard arm over there and we start to lose the light, I thought I'd show you all the latest improvements in the cabin. I know I went over it recently when I was having a couple of drinky poos in there, but there's a couple more things, so let's just have a quick look. Firstly, I brought down my old telephone from my boating era, and I may be able to actually get that working again in here at some point. I'm working on that, let's put it that way. I've also acquired some works of art. There's a stone cold classic that I'm sure you all know, and over here that's a very famous guitarist playing at the borderline. That would have been mid to late 90s. Yeah, guess who it is. Apart from that, it's become a bit of a dumping ground for sort of excess supplies and necessities. Double me. Keep the fridge well stocked as well, of course. This will never do. That pallet isn't going to chop itself up. I'm getting through it now, but I need to sort this tarp out. Right, well, what I think I'll do now is I'll take all those pots off there, break all the leaves up, put everything back nice and tidily, and see if I want to do anything more after that. Most of these are mint, spearmint and peppermint. This chap's back again, looking for worms no doubt. Well, that couldn't have worked out much better. See if it closes, of course. Perfect. These bits will just about squeeze in here. Water in the replacements. Tidy enough for now. And that's all the odd bits. Did that the other day. Just cut a channel out, put a bit of pipe in, and buried the cable for that. Well, I've got everything done that I wanted to. A bit more besides. That area's all nice and tidy. There's always more to do, but there's always another day too, isn't there? So I think I'll call it quits while I'm ahead. See you next time.